My name's Jacob Ambram, and I work for Innisfail Seafood, and it's a real good place to work at, and yes, and I really like it there. Oh, my story is like, I was years ago, like I used to work on bananas, and I got sick. I was off work for a while. Now that I've got a good job at Innisfail Seafood, it's looking up, things are looking up for me.
My name is Ben Heath. I own a seafood business called Innisfail Seafood, based in Innisfail. At our business, we have this beautiful herb garden, and I love my garden, and it's been there for many years. And we obviously, it's a point of discussion, so that when you come in and get your fresh fish or your marinara mix, you can grab a herb out of that garden. So it's a communal garden, that's what we say. But as we got busy, I just had no time for my gardens and my grass, and it's obviously an appearance thing, because we are on the river. I saw Kylie and Workways one day, and I said, look, I think I've got this position. Do you have anyone? We needed someone just to really help out and just be that multi-skilled person, just to be adaptable with the business.
When I met Ben, he's just like another person, you know, like he wasn't a boss, like through my eyes. He was just like another worker, but yeah, with authority. But yeah, he was good. He showed me the ropes, and like when I first started, I was doing the gardening and mowing lawns with him. He introduced me to the rest of the workers there, and like they were pretty good to get on with there. Yeah, all a laugh. Yeah, but I love the job, you know. Even like when I got to go into the shop and help out. Yeah, it's really great. Yeah, I'm not sitting back and like letting my life just deteriorate, sort of thing. That's the word to use. I'm out doing something because I've got a whole new bill of health. Yeah, and it's real good and making money too. Yeah, and things are looking up.
It was just one of those resumes that comes across, and they said, we think we've got this right person for you, and I knew straight away. I said, look, this is what we got. And you can gauge someone within the first couple of sentences, first conversation, and Jacob, he's just a lovely guy. He just prides his work. We've got that many things going on in the business, and he turns up every day. It might be rain, hail and shine, and he's there every day. Workways have been excellent with obviously Jacob and his employment with the business, because as Jacob was evolving in the business, and so was Workways. So Workways would come down and see Jacob working and say, hey, let's get that PPE for you, personal protective equipment and gloves and set of tiers, or workplaces and workspaces that we had to adjust for Jacob as well, and we're happy to do that, and Workways was critical in that.
Yeah, Jacob does have some physical barriers, and we helped him to access his own equipment, which is all lightweight, much more suitable for him to use. Like the employer had gardening equipment like mowers and stuff, but they were old and heavy and clunky and taking a toll on him physically. So we've been able to help him get some lightweight, easy to lift, manoeuvre and use, which has had such a great impact for him.
Oh, Michelle, she's done heaps. Like she's been a real help. And anything I want, and I just gotta ask her, and she's been great.
I feel like excited always when I see Jacob, because he's really happy. He's happy to tell you he likes the job, he likes the team. It's nice that they like him so much as well. And the employer tells everybody around how great Jake is. And we literally have people asking for a Jacob in their business. So that's pretty nice, and that feels good for Jacob, so it's nice for us as well.
It was one night I was sitting at the front and I was just having something to eat, and someone just walked past and shook my hand, and I said, oh, hi, how are you going? And this is 8 o'clock at night and the business just closed up. And he said, I'm Jacob's brother. I said, oh, okay, well, nice to meet you. And he goes, you're the first person in a long time in Jacob's life that has respected Jacob. And he started to cry to me and say that Jacob loves you and we love you, so thank you very much for employing Jacob. I said, well, thank you. Jacob is a great person. He's got a great attitude. He's a beautiful natured man, and he does such a great job for my business. So, if anything, that's the message there for any employer.
Oh, the future for me, mate, it's looking good. Yeah, it's looking bright. There's light at the other end of the tunnel. And, well, yeah, I could do things I would like to do because I get cash, you know, and it gives me the strength to love my job, love the people I work with, and then love to go see my kids. And that's my ambition, to get a house and be with my kids.